The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is generating immense buzz in the boxing community. Compared to traditional boxing matches, this spectacle promises a heightened anticipation for what will be a clash of generations, with the legendary Tyson stepping back into the ring to face the young and ambitious Paul. The fight will be broadcast on Netflix, adding a new dimension to the way boxing is consumed by audiences worldwide. The stakes are incredibly high for both fighters, as a victory or defeat could significantly impact their careers and legacies. Mike Tyson, at 58 years old, remains one of the most iconic figures in boxing history. Known for his ferocious power and intimidating presence, Tyson's return to the ring is a major event in itself. Despite his age and the health issues that led to the fight's postponement, Tyson's experience and skill make him a formidable opponent. His training videos have shown flashes of the speed and power that made him a champion, suggesting that he is taking this comeback seriously. For Tyson, this fight is not just about nostalgia. It's an opportunity to demonstrate that he still has the prowess to compete at a high level. On the other side of the ring, Jake Paul represents the new wave of boxing. With a 9-1 professional record, Paul has quickly become a polarizing figure in the sport. His victories over former UFC fighters and a professional boxer have established him as a serious contender, despite the criticism he faces from traditional boxing purists. Paul's journey from YouTube fame to the boxing ring has been marked by controversy and spectacle, but he has shown a dedication to improving his skills and proving his doubters wrong. Facing Tyson is by far the biggest challenge of his career, and a win would elevate his status to unprecedented levels. The dynamics of this fight are fascinating. Tyson's style is rooted in explosive power and aggressive offense, while Paul has shown a more calculated approach in his fights, relying on his reach and improving technique. Tyson's strategy will likely involve closing the distance quickly and unleashing his powerful combinations, aiming to overwhelm Paul early in the fight. For Paul, the key will be to maintain distance, use his jab effectively, and avoid getting caught in Tyson's relentless attacks. This tactical battle will be crucial in determining the outcome, as both fighters bring very different strengths and weaknesses to the ring. The significance of this fight extends beyond just the competitors. For Tyson, a victory would affirm his legacy and potentially open the door for more high-profile fights, cementing his status as one of the greatest boxers of all time. However, a loss could raise questions about the wisdom of his return to the ring at his age, potentially tarnishing his storied career. For Paul, defeating a legend like Tyson would be a monumental achievement, silencing many of his critics and solidifying his place in boxing history. Conversely, a loss could undermine his progress and credibility, making it difficult to secure future big-name opponents. The lead-up to this fight has been marked by intense training camps and public statements from both fighters. Tyson's preparation has been focused on regaining his physical condition and refining his technique, ensuring that he can still deliver the devastating punches he is known for. Paul's camp, meanwhile, has emphasized the importance of conditioning, strategy, and mental preparation. Understanding the gravity of facing a legend, Paul has been working on enhancing his defensive skills and endurance to withstand Tyson's onslaught. The contrast in their preparations underscores the unique challenges each fighter faces in this bout. Public perception of this fight is a mix of excitement and skepticism. Many fans are thrilled at the prospect of seeing Tyson in the ring again, eager to witness his legendary power and charisma. There is also significant interest in whether Paul can rise to the occasion and prove himself against such a renowned opponent. However, some critics argue that the fight is more of a spectacle than a legitimate sporting contest, questioning the motivations behind the matchup. Regardless, the fight has captured the public's imagination, drawing attention from both boxing enthusiasts and casual fans. The financial implications of this fight are substantial. With the bout being broadcast on Netflix, it represents a new model for boxing promotions, potentially reaching a broader and more diverse audience than traditional pay-per-view. The involvement of a major streaming platform underscores the commercial appeal of this fight and highlights the evolving landscape of sports entertainment. Both Tyson and Paul stand to gain significant financial rewards, further incentivizing their commitment to making the fight a memorable event. This shift in broadcasting also reflects the changing ways in which audiences consume sports content, pointing to a future where streaming services play a more prominent role in major events. As the fight date approaches, the media coverage and promotional activities will intensify, building hype and anticipation. Both fighters are adept at engaging with the media and their fans, using social media and public appearances to drum up interest. Tyson's storied past and Paul's knack for controversy make them compelling figures in the lead-up to the fight. This pre-fight period will be crucial for setting the narrative and generating excitement, with each fighter aiming to position themselves as the favorite in the eyes of the public. The psychological aspect of this fight cannot be overlooked. Tyson's presence alone can be intimidating, given his reputation and past achievements. Paul will need to manage the mental pressure of facing such a legendary figure, maintaining his composure and confidence. Tyson, on the other hand, must prove that he can still perform at a high level despite his age and recent health issues. The mental battle will be as important as the physical one, with each fighter needing to stay focused and execute their game plan under immense pressure. The outcome of this fight will have far-reaching implications for the boxing world. A victory for Tyson could reignite interest in older fighters making comebacks, potentially leading to more matchups involving retired champions. It would also reinforce the notion that age is just a number, inspiring a new generation of fighters. For Paul, a win would be a game-changer, legitimizing his career and potentially setting up future high-profile bouts. It would demonstrate that his transition from social media star to professional boxer is more than a gimmick, solidifying his place in the sport. The training regimens of both fighters have been a focal point of pre-fight discussions. Tyson's training has been grueling, with a focus on regaining his physical condition and honing his boxing skills. His videos have shown impressive speed and power, suggesting that he still possesses the tools that made him a champion. Paul's training has also been intense, with a focus on improving his technique and conditioning. He has been working with top trainers to prepare for the unique challenge that Tyson presents, aiming to be in peak condition for the fight. The broader cultural impact of this fight is significant. It represents a clash of eras, with Tyson embodying the old-school, hard-hitting style of boxing and Paul representing the new wave of digital-age fighters. This generational showdown highlights the evolving nature of the sport, where traditional boundaries are being challenged and new opportunities are emerging. The fight's outcome could influence how future matchups are perceived and promoted, shaping the direction of boxing in the coming years. The anticipation for this fight is palpable, with fans eagerly awaiting the showdown. The combination of Tyson's legendary status and Paul's controversial rise creates a compelling narrative that transcends the sport itself. As the fight date draws nearer, the excitement will only continue to build, culminating in what promises to be an unforgettable event. Whether it's Tyson's comeback or Paul's attempt to prove his critics wrong, the fight will undoubtedly be a defining moment in both their careers. The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is a monumental event in the boxing world. It's a clash of generations, styles, and personalities that has captured the public's imagination. The stakes are incredibly high for both fighters, with significant implications for their careers and legacies. As the anticipation builds, the boxing community and fans worldwide eagerly await to see who will emerge victorious in this epic showdown.